question. This is November 18. Some materials are poor conductors of thermal energy, heat energy. State the terms that describe the material that are poor conductor of thermal energy. Simply, this will be an insulator. Okay, this is the first thing. The second thing is show material conductor of the thermal energy. Draw a ring around the materials that are good conductor of energy, which will be aluminum and a copper. Then a student has two rods made of different material. The rods are the same size. Describe an experiment to identify which material are best conductor of thermal energy. So let's see how we could do this. So we'll draw something like this one, but for sure without the pins here. Here is the rod, for example, copper and a glass. And here we will have the wax attached. And here we will have the wax attached. Okay, those parts as if they are not here, this part and this part. Okay, so what will happen is that once the heat reach this wax first, what will happen is that this wax will start to melt, and we'll find the wax that will melt on the ground. So that's what we are going to say here at this part. What we are going to say is that add same amount of wax at the end of each rod, apply heat at the other end of each rod from the same point. As you can see here, the heat is at the starting point of each rod, of the copper and of the glass here. And then the rod with wax melting first is the best conductor. Okay, that's all for this question. Here, number 4, we are talking about June 16. Show smoke particle. The cell contains smoke particle at the air molecules. It's lit from the side. The student views the motion of a smoke particle in the cell using the microscope. Here we are talking about a Brownian motion. In the Brownian motion, what will happen is that, okay, so he already asked, well, describe and explain what will happen, what the student will see. We see when viewing the smoke particle through the microscope. So what we should say at this point is that he will see, first of all, the description. The description, he will see light specks moving rapidly and randomly in all directions. That's the description of what you will see under the microscope. Your description will be that the very large number of tiny but speedy air particles collide or bump with the dust or smoke particles. So here it's a smoke particles, causing the smoke particles to move in a random manner. That's all for the 4 marks. Then drops of water on a warm surface disappear after a short time. Still the term used to describe this process. Explain the process using your idea about the molecules. So drops of water on a warm surface, and then we cannot find those drops of water. So it means that we are in front of something called evaporation. And then the explanation of this phenomena is that the particles of water, of the surface of the water, will gain energy, vibrate faster, overcome the intermolecular force, so escape in a form of gas to the surrounding. Okay, that's all for the evaporation. As we said before, if the drops are like making a layers, so the first layer, the molecules will gain energy, vibrate faster, and then they will overcome after a while with using this heat. They will overcome the intermolecular force, and so their state will change from liquid to gas or water vapor, and then escape to the surrounding, leaving behind. What will be left behind will be less energetic or with less temperature. Thank you.